Show you how to make the cool dipping sauce that sometimes just to me makes every French fry. It's my curry ketchup. So you want to come over in here and help me?
Yeah.
Curry ketchup.
It's really simple. We just got some ketchup in here on the pot.
All right.
Some honey goes in. You can pour that in for
Honey
me.
goes in? Yeah.
All right, so then give me some of the curry powder.
Do you want to do the curry
This
powder?
is mild
You got
yellow
spice.
curry powder, but if you want a little bit more
gosh.
Oh,
bite,
I love, yes.
pour that
If you
in.
sneezed and blew it everywhere, I would laugh so hard.
All right, all of it?
All of it
Bam.
goes right in.
And
Give
then
me a little pinch of salt. No, put the potato down,
potato goes
Ben.
in.
A pinch of salt? A pinch of salt?
A little pinch and a little grind of some black
Ooh,
pepper.
dude, can I do the honors?
Yes,
Ooh,
please,
yeah.
please
This is
do.
from my
Do you
work
need
at-
to stretch?
I worked at the Olive Garden.
Jesus. Okay, so that's gonna percolate for a minute. It's
Ooh,
gonna
I love that word.
Percolate.
Yeah, you're gonna see little bubbles happening, some caramelization. It's gonna reduce a little bit, get a little bit deeper in color, and all of that spice that you put in there with the curry powder.
That
is gonna,
curry powder.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's gonna
smells so
lose
good.
that pantry flavor. I think that a lot of times you gotta toast or cook your spices when you come from the pantry.
This is zhuzhing up regular ketchup.
Yeah, we're zhuzhing
Yes.
it. Yes. Okay, so then I'm gonna show you how to make these awesome pommes frites or French fries. Okay.
Okay.
The first thing we're gonna do is brine them.
Brine them. I don't even know their name.
Do what? Grind them?
Brine them.
Brine them.
Brine them.
You're gonna
Brine
brine
them.
them.
Brined?
Do you know what a marinade is?
Like when you marinate something?
Yep.
This is super
Not
good.
serenade, but marinate.
Exactly.
Right?
You do the
All right.
serenading. So it's just like a marinade without respect for acid or
Okay.
alkaline. So really
right.
all you're worried about is flavor. So the flavor is usually sugar and salt and maybe some aromatics. Sometimes
Are you
people put
listening?
like rosemary.
I'm trying to
be
keep up.
absorbing this.
I need a notepad. I
This
need
is
to
gonna
take
be a
notes.
test later.
To that,
Oh,
we've got
no.
some salt.
Okay.
I'm gonna add in some
All these
sugar.
big fancy
Salt,
words.
sugar. Salt is a very big
Yes.
fancy word.
And then I like to add in some apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
So that's gonna really open up the pores of the potatoes and allow all of that stuff to
You
get
ever
in
do a
there.
shot of apple cider vinegar in the morning? That's what all the gals do now.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you guys
so
do that? Apple
crazy.
cider vinegar
It's-
shot? You
yeah.
do it, right?
Everyone's talking
does it
about
do?
it. You know what? Apple cider vinegar pretty much cures everything.
Does it?
That's what they say.
That's what I use Jack Daniels
Yes.
for.
Listen, my dad's a doctor.
We're in Tennessee.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. My dad's a doctor, okay, and he's actually suggested I use apple cider vinegar for some things. So I'm like, okay, the doctor says it.
Now-
It's like in Make My Big Fat Greek Wedding when he does the Windex. He's like, put some apple cider vinegar on, no big deal.
So you're gonna whisk it, get it in
Okay,
here. That's
whisk it in
warm
there.
water, so most of the
And
things
what's the best
dissolve.
potato to use for fries?
Russet potatoes.
Rustic?
Yeah,
This one.
russet. R-U-S-S-E-T.
Not rustic.
Rust-
Yeah.
Not rustic.
It is kind of rustic.
Wait a minute, though.
Tomato.
Like, but Kelly, like, you have a man and you're married, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
I
so-
want to keep him, but
So
he,
no, you don't
he
need
knew before we got hitched. He knew I didn't cook.
This is what I'm saying. Women, don't worry. You can still get you a fine one.
Takeout.
Well,
That's why
yeah.
you have good friends.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why you need Sonny
You
in
don't
your
need
life.
to learn how to cook. Just learn how to make reservations, baby girl.
Right.
That's all good.
Right.
Right?
I have friends
So,
that
you take the bag to the refrigerator, and you're gonna brine your potatoes for about 4 or 5 hours. Put it in the fridge,
Brine
Ben.
I feel like I just want a
cook.
goldfish
Grind
at
them,
a carnival.
don't grind them.
Yes.
It's funny because they built this set and they're like, we want it to look like everybody's kitchen.
Yeah.
Whose kitchen looks like this?
Hold on. I
Who's
agree.
got 2 islands?
I just want to know where the microwave is.
Lord, no. They keep me away from the microwave. I blew
I
up
love
the
the
last
microwave.
one.
I love the microwave. But you know, I'm going to show you how to do this with 2 fryers.
Cool.
But you can do it with 1, and I'll show you how that works at home. So these are the potatoes that have come out of the brine. You're going to get them onto a baking sheet
Okay.
and pat them dry because oil and water don't mix.
Okay.
That's what my mom says about me and
right.
her. You know what I mean? So you're going to get your potatoes in here.
Okay.
Now this is a 2-fry method. The first fry is to get them cooked, and the second
2-fry.
one is to get them crisped and,
Okay.
and golden. So the temperature on this is 325. You're
Uh-huh.
just going to drop them in and fry them for a few minutes
Nice.
until they come out what I like to say pancake color. Do
Right.
you know what I mean? Kind of
They
light.
have that crunch
and
on the
golden.
outside, but they're soft on the
Yeah,
inside,
we'll
right?
take a look. It's a little bit lanky still and kind of has the look of a potato.
Yes.
So if you're at home and you don't have the luxury of having 2 fryers in your brand new awesome kitchen featuring Pickler and Ben, you would just have 1 fryer. When you're done with the first fry and you get them onto your sheet to drain
Okay.
the oil, you turn the fryer off. While these sit for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Right.
And then when you're ready to do the second fryer, you turn it back up. And you're gonna
Okay.
turn it up to 375.
375.
Yeah, and that off is really important to let the oil rest for a minute and
Okay.
then come back up to temperature.
Now, Sonny, what if you don't have a fryer?
Yeah. So if you don't have a fryer,
Use a
you can
priest.
use a Dutch oven, which is like a heavy cast iron enamel pan.
Okay.
A pot, if you
Yeah.
will, or you can use a very heavy stock pot that you usually like make your stock in, and then also just make sure you do the displacement with the oil so you don't overflow. But I've
Definitely.
done French fries in a shallow fry, girlfriend. Like if
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to fry, I'm gonna fry.